Welcome to the Webby and O'Neill channel. It's here, the Liverpool game, biggest game of the season, without a shadow of a doubt. Are we in the right position for it? Are we in the right frame of mind for it? Webby, come on. It's been a bad start, but not so good for Liverpool as well. But can we do it?
We go into every game thinking we can do it. So, you know, we had our rave over in Norway last week, the rant about the disgraceful performance. You know, it's still not out of my system. It'll only go out of my system when I see that those players on Monday night from 8 o'clock till just before 10 o'clock put a shift in for that club, because we didn't see that at Brentford. And then we spoke on a Sunday about how much Brentford had done more with us. And rightly so, the manager got them in to do those extra miles.
Yeah.
You know, we should have been coming off that pitch at Brentford. All right, maybe the scoreline's not the same, but not that far behind him running. You know, I just thought it was a disgrace. And I said to you over in Norway, I think Liverpool's the ideal team to play because they're a good team. It hurts me saying, you know, they've not had a great start. If we beat them, we go above us.
I can't believe that. It sounds mad, doesn't it, with the start we've had?
And I did actually watch a bit of that Liverpool game on Monday night because Coronation Street got cancelled.
Struggled.
Yeah, they struggled, but, you know, I look at that kid, is it Diaz, and we looked at him and someone said in the scouting, he's not good enough or he's not worth that money. You know, another ball.
How many times have we heard that?
Oh, no. So, no, but it's going to be an hard game. You look at the games last year, the game here, which I'll never forget, the game at Anfield where they took the mickey, was 8-0 on aggregate.
Yeah.
So these players out there, Tony, have got to put performance in, because obviously we got the kid from Madrid, Casemiro coming in. Great player. I've seen on social media, I've kept off it today, a little bit rough last night after going out, having a few the local waters in Manchester. And people are complaining he's too old. He's younger than a lot of players who are doing it in the Premiership. He's not 30 yet. He's a serial winner, some of what we lack.
Yeah.
You know, he's a European champion. He wants a different challenge. I look at the spine of our team now. Forget about the goalkeeper. You know, hopefully he'll come good again. But we've got Varane, we've got Casemiro, we've got Ronaldo. 3 years ago, they won the European Cup.
Yeah.
You know, so let's build on that. So, you know, I look at our... we've been screaming for the defensive midfield player since we started this channel, if not before.
Yeah.
We've got one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
I
think what it is with him and with a lot of people out there, they look at his age, right? His age is 30. We'll get a couple of years out of him. We've had to give him the contract to get him, but he's needed and he will fit well. If we get 2 years out of him, that's great. It's only United got to blame for having to rush and sign him, but bring him in, and he is the right player. There was other targets, but hey.
So it's like the kid who's at Brighton now. Best player on the pitch here, that first game of the season. He scored against us when we played at Brighton. Big United fan. Could have got him for 5 million. Antonio Valencia recommended him to the club. Now to get him, it probably cost 80 million.
But then that's United through and through, innit? That's the poor recruitment. Yeah. But what we've got here against Liverpool, and I'm telling you now, it's all about attitude. I listened to Ten Hag the other day, right? He turned around and said, from the first minute against Brentford, the attitude had gone. It was just, the effort was just not there.
Who's to blame for that, Joe? Deep down.
Who's to blame for that? All the players, right? He actually stuck it on the players and went, it's their fault. He's doing what he can in training, getting them there and trying to bring players in. He's walked into a club which is just chaos. We know that, right? And people there, and I've said it before, Webby, you had pre-season and you can have training. Yeah, you can look good, can't you? Do you know what I mean? But when they go out there, and the thing is, going out there against Liverpool, they have got to show it. I actually believe this game here, for some of these players, it's the last chance saloon here.
Already, a third game in.
Already, because if they fail and down tools and don't put the effort in and haven't got the right attitude, I think he will just, after this Liverpool game, just drop loads of them and then just change and bring other people in. I just can't see these players letting us down straight away, right? I think they're going to show the effort. They have to show the effort. That's what they're there for. But that's me being a United fan, being optimistic. Reality is what, Webby, in your opinion?
So, you know, I look at some of those players there, not just from the Brentford game, from the Brighton game and last season. You know, we know they've got the talent. We know that. We've seen them do it. But Christ's sake, Tony, put a bit of effort in. put a bit of battling in. You know, I don't expect us to win every game.
No.
Even when we were top dogs,
Yeah.
I expect us to lose some games. But the games we did lose in that period under Ferguson, we battled, we chased, we had it, we give 100%, and we just wasn't good enough on a day with the quality. Yeah. But some of these, Tony, they don't give a monkeys about the club, and you can get away with maybe 1 or 2. But when there's 5, 6, and 7, like I named in Norway, not pulling the ranks, you balls.
You've no chance.
You've got no chance against a dog and duck from Wivenshaw. Mind Brentford or Brighton. You're stuck.
Yeah, I listen.
And I think, Joe, I think soon, and we've been lucky in this as a football club, it's very rare our crowd turn on players. I think the last player I seen our crowd turn on really was Colin Gibson, United Road. So long ago it was. But I think some of our fans are that peed off with him. They're going to start turning them, and rightly so. They're on major money there, playing for the biggest club in the world. Effort.
I think what it is, I don't think that if you hear lots of booing or loads of shouting and bawling, I don't think it's more at the players. I think what it is, it's the frustration from every United fan. They can see what's going wrong, the frustration with the ownership, everything else like that. So against Liverpool, yeah, I do think if it's a poor performance, it won't be an expression of each individual player. I think it's the whole scenario. I think it's the owners, the mess we're in, the where we're going, where we've been. I think that's what it is. Everyone can see what's wrong, and it's not being put right. And the way it's going to be put right, as we all know, is new owners. Now, and the talk is people want to invest. And I said it the other day. We don't want people to invest. We want people to buy the club. And that's what's needed. Anyone talking, right, about investing, at the end of the day, Webby, in my opinion, all they're looking for down the line is a few quid and a bit of kudos. That's how I see it. But going back to the game, I listened to Klopp, very, very clever in his interview there the other day, Webby, because he's turned round, right, and he put all the
pressure on United.
On United, he praised United, stopped slagging United off and all that. Well, it took away from what's going on with Liverpool. Yeah. It took away the media.
Very, very clever.
Yeah, very clever. It just reminded me of the old days with Fergie, do you know what I mean? And like with Ten Hag, his interview, it was all like going on about attitude, timing, and you've got to do this, you've got to do that. And he was even asked a question about the game. Are you worried about people slagging you down type of thing? And he said, well, I listened to all these things. And I'm thinking, that's not what you should be saying. Yeah. His inexperience is showing. The other day, well, last week, I thought he was good on his pre-match. This one, I think the pressure's getting to him. And Klopp sussed it right. Yeah. He's took the pressure away from Liverpool. I think they're quietly confident, but also quietly worried because their injuries, what they've had, and the way they've started, I think they might struggle for that first half until they get in a rhythm. And that's how United have got to do. Got to jump on them, Webby, and get stuck right in.
Of course, definitely. You know, you remember the games they had over the years with Liverpool. Some of them weren't the best games in quality, but you know what you got from Man United, whether it was at Old Trafford or Anfield, you got battling, you got guts, you got emotion, you got people wanting to win those 50-50s, you know. And it's some of what we've not seen out there. Look at the game last year, 5-0. You know, and they took the foot off the gas. So they took the foot off the gas.
I know that.
You know, it could have been 7, 8, and 9.
I know.
And we couldn't have complained.
No.
But we've got to turn up. I hope Martial plays. You know, he's back fit. You know, I think he looked good in pre-season.
Back training,
I think he'll be involved. Some of what we missed is the only player we've probably got at the club who can hold the ball up.
Yeah.
You know, and he's pressured on Marcus. He's got to start coming up now. Pressured on Sancho, who I thought was great in pre-season, but looks off the pace the first 2 games. Bruno, my list can go on and on and on like it did in Norway. So turn up, battle, remember who you're playing, and let's see what happens.
Well, I'll tell you another thing as well. What's good, Charlie McNeil was brought into the squad. Yeah. I just hope that Charlie McNeil is on the bench. I'm not saying play him. Yeah. I'm saying bring him in. And what a great game at Old Trafford against Liverpool to show him what it's all about. Give him the confidence of being in with the squad. He's a striker. He's a goal scorer. He's one for the future. Yeah. So we can add him. I'm just really looking forward to it. And I've got to tell you the truth here, Webby. I'll tell you the truth, right? What I've done before this game, I went and watched the 1996 FA Cup final against Liverpool, Cantona. I then watched...
What a rubbish game it was, though.
Rubbish game. Great
ending.
But I actually looked at it and I seen the attitude from every player. They fought and tackled every game and they run down everything. And that's what we're missing. Then I watched the 1997 game, 3-1 win at Anfield, right? Pallister, 2 headers, fantastic. Yeah. And that's what I've done. And I don't know what yous have done out there to cheer yourself up and get yourself in the mood. But I'm in the mood. And last week I said, Webby, I'll be over the moon with a 1-1 draw, right? And I will still be over the moon with a 1-1 draw. But after watching Gary Pallister score 2 headers, do you know what I'm going for? A 2-1 win.
So I'd bite your hands off now for that.
Oh, yeah,
without a doubt. Be nervous over there. You know, without a doubt, they'll have spells in the game. Hopefully not as much as last season, but I just want my team to turn up.
Yes.
So I want them to turn up, be proud to play on that pitch, be proud for that shirt, be proud for that badge.
Give everything.
Give everything till that referee looks at his watch and blows up at 5 to 10.
That's all we can ask for.
And if they do that, whether we win, lose or draw, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
I want to see effort, I want to see running, I want to see emotion. It's Man United versus Liverpool, for Christ's sake.
Right, well, make sure you tune in. Webby will be doing his after-match interview, and then I'll be doing my after-match interview. So press the likes, get the comments in, and press that notification bell. We can't wait for this game. I do believe we're going to get a result.
Fingers crossed. Up the Reds.
Come on.